Day two of practice, Coach. How'd it go? Where the guys making progress on from one day of practice?
Yeah, I think the first day, it's like the first day of school, right? All the nervous energy and excitement. Now their bodies are a little sore, so just talked to them a lot about committing to how we're trying to play. But we took another step, cleaned up a couple things, and kept implementing a couple things as well.
Chauncey talked about Donovan's shooting ability during the introduction. Do you plan on putting him in a lot of positions where he can get a lot of outside shots up?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like a ton, but I think he's very unique. He can play in a lot of different ways. So definitely will be on the perimeter some, he'll be in the post some, be in the corner some.
Definitely more than 9 threes that he took it in college. Was he more than that in the summer?
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 or 6 games, right? But potentially, for sure.
A little bit of camp left to go, but have you thought about who's going to maybe start at the 1 alongside the 4 guys you're actually?
I haven't gotten there yet, just getting to know these guys a little better and taking a look at a couple different options.
Jonah, one of the changes in the NBA towards the last couple months was the increased physicality in the league. How much are you guys, organization, starting at this level, kind of trying to emphasize that more and more with adding guys like Donovan, trying to get more physical as an organization?
Yeah, I think defensively, especially the summer league group we have a lot of very physical defenders. So the league has gotten that way, but just being physical defensively and like having those fouls of aggression, we can kind of live with those, and it's just getting rid of the silly ones. But we talked about it with the team, I think, once or twice last year when that kind of, memo went out. But I wouldn't say it's something we do like daily talking about, but that's just how we play. We're a physical defensive team.
Has anybody stuck out outside of the 4 guys that are actually on the roster?
A lot of guys have done some good. We talked about Reese a little bit yesterday. His shooting ability stands out. Spencer has shot it well, moved well. Jackie's intensity and physicality has been very impressive. HJ shot it very well as well.
Are there any areas as a coach where you hope to show improvement on from last year?
Dealing with you guys.
I thought you handled yourself pretty well.
Thank you. Thank you.
I tried to be really annoying, and you didn't bite.
No. Yeah, I think just being more comfortable and confident. But every team presents different challenges. But I do think from the experience I can get better and just feel myself go through it a couple more times once we're in Vegas.
Are you going into this completely differently than you did last year because you did have that experience?
I wouldn't say completely differently, but I've definitely looked back at some notes from last year and just kind of what I learned and feel a little more confident going into it.
You talked about physical defense. How would you kind of describe Chris in that regard? Because it seems like he's kind of making his way as a defender in this league.
Yeah, he's had a great summer. His body looks better. When I think about Chris defensively, it's him being versatile. He can guard in pick and rolls, he can guard in ISOs, he can chase shooters. So just using him in those different ways on different types of offensive players. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.